YouTube, Creative Cell here, and today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be giving you my review on the BH Crystal Quartz makeup brush set from BH Cosmetics. This set is $19.99. You can find it on BH Cosmetics website. It is brand new. I'm pretty sure it's limited edition, so snag it up while you can if you're interested in it. It is a 12-piece brush set. It comes with, like I said, the 12-piece brushes and then a gorgeous makeup case. So earlier today, I went live in my on my makeup page on Facebook, which is Creative Cell. I also have an Instagram that's Creative Cell if you guys want to follow me there. But I went ahead and tested them out live in front of tons of people, and it was super cool and kind of overwhelming of the awesome response I had tonight. I thought, you know, maybe I'll get 5 or 6 people. Well, 5 or 6 people went from 50 people, and 50 people went to 100 people, and 100 people went to 1,000 people, and in the end, I had something crazy like 30,000 views on my video, and I could not believe it. It was amazing. And I couldn't be more grateful. I was so thankful. I went ahead and made sure I thanked people. I still have to go back to all the comments and like them all and just kind of respond to everybody. But I wanted to get this video up since it is like 2 o'clock in the morning here. I wanted to get my review up for you guys. So the set, like I said, the set is $19.99. And I went ahead and took it out. I did use all the brushes today on my face. So this is the super freaking adorable makeup case you get from BH Cosmetics. It is very mermaid unicorn-esque. I love it. It's like color shifting. I don't necessarily want to say it is holographic. I would say it's more, what do you call it? Like rainbow. It's more like a chrome kind of look, I guess, but super duper cute. So that's that. So you get 12 pieces in it, so I'll go ahead and I'll do them by numbers and tell you what each brush is for. Now, I'm sorry that they're dirty, but that just shows you that I use them and that I did not neglect one single brush. So this first brush is brush number 1. So you can see that I used it. So brush number 1 is described as a deluxe powder brush. So that is exactly what I used this for. I used this brush to set my foundation today. It is super soft. It distributed the powder evenly and smoothly, and I had no problems using it. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the large rounded brush. And I had used this brush for 2 uses. I had first used this brush to blend out any contour, and then I went ahead and swirled it in my Ulta Beauty switching pan, which is a knockoff for the Verona one. My only qualms, I guess, with this brush is that there's this one little hair. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, sorry, my lighting is terrible. But there's this one little hair that's already like shedding, which is kind of not cool because this was my first time using them. I haven't used them before this. They are super soft. It blended out my contour amazingly, and it also applied my blush really well. That's what I used it for. And like I said, besides the shedding, it was amazing. So the third brush is the rounded buffing brush, and I went ahead and used this for my foundation. I stippled it all over the face to get an even coverage for my foundation, and I love this brush. Love, love, love. I love brushes like this with the thick bristles that you could literally just go, you know? Alright, so that was that one. Now the fourth brush is the last face brush. It is brush number 4. These are all numbered, by the way, 1 through 12. So if you get this set, you could just say the number. If you like the crystal core set, brush number, blah, blah, blah. So this is the flat contour brush. This is what I used to apply my bronzer. I went ahead and just kind of like swirled it in these areas. I'm just going to kind of mimic. I went like this, and I went like this in those areas. I don't mean, my makeup's fine. But that's what I used it for. Surprisingly, I liked it a lot better than my Morphe one that is similar to this. I like it because it's chunkier. The bristles are soft. I feel like it was so much easier to blend out contour than it usually is. For contour, I usually prefer brushes like this. This is the angled contour brush. This is another BH Cosmetics brush, by the way. This is a BH 110. This one is soft, but not nearly as soft as this one, and I did like this one. I feel like I got a more precise bronzing application, and I love it. Alright, so the next, what is it? The next, like, what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I can count, right? So the next 8 brushes are all eye brushes, and the 5th brush in this set, where is it? Here it is a blending brush. So there are a lot of crease brushes in here. This is labeled as the large blending brush, but these are all crease brushes, so I went ahead and used this. I really love crease brushes. I feel like they're the best. You definitely don't have a problem with blending when it comes to this. They blend so nicely, so beautifully, super soft, easy to clean and transition into another color. Really, really, really enjoyed these. So that is the blending brush. I know my hair should probably have it on this side. But. So the next brush is brush number 6. Where's my 6? Which is this one, which I think is pretty much a little brother or a little sister to brush number 5. This is considered a taper blending brush, but I just think this is a more precise crease brush. I use this to really get in there that nice orangey peachy shade and kind of really make it pop against my dark brown base on my lid. So that's what I use that for. The next shade is number 7. It is considered a dome blending brush, and this is what it looks like. I kind of consider this to be like similar to a pencil brush, but bigger. I really liked this for applying, blending out above the orangey shade on my lid. I know my eye is creasing, can't help that. It's part of life, but I used it right through here to blend that out, and it did such a good job. I really, really enjoyed this. I can't say really a bad thing. Like, I'm just going to say it now. I don't even have to say it at the end. I really enjoyed this brush collection. The only thing I really did not like about this whole collection in all was the fact that a few of the brushes had bristles coming out. And I mean, I guess that's what happens when companies manufacture a large set of brushes and they, try to get them all out, because it is a set. It's not single brushes, so they can't really focus on just one brush. They have to kind of make sure that all brushes are pretty good in general. So that was brush number 7. Brush number 8, they are pretty dirty. I mean, I let them go. I was like, okay, I'm going to use these to the fullest that is possible. So this is brush number 8, and I didn't use this one. I usually use brushes like this for colors in my crease, but if I did, I probably would have only used this one, and I really wanted to use them all. I didn't use 2 brushes out of this set. I didn't use brush number 8, and I didn't use brush number 12. Brush number 8 is very similar to the ColourPop brush I have, which is this one right here. I got that one free from ColourPop when you bought their shadows, and it's very similar. It's super soft. I know I'm going to love this brush because I love this brush, and if I've already loved the other ones, I feel like this one's just going to fall right in, and it's going to be a staple in my collection. But I didn't use that one, and I also didn't use brush number 12, which is the last brush. I know I'm kind of skipping ahead here, but number 12 is considered to be an angled brow brush, and I just didn't have a purpose for it because I already have a brow brush I love, and it might be a little too thick for a liner. That's all up to you. It's personal preference. I definitely will use both of those next time I go and do my makeup because I want to play with them all. So, going back, we did brush number 8, which was, like I said, similar to the ColourPop one. The next one, which is brush number 9, is the eye shader brush. This is basically a very fluffy and plump version of a nice lid brush. It's a very nice lid brush. It's good for packing up pigment. I use it to pack on this blacky brown shader in here. I know there's like nothing left on the brush, but that way. But that's what I did. I put that on with that. No qualms. Like I said, my only problem with it was that, they shed. So, brush number 10 is this pencil brush. I went ahead and used that on my lower lash line here to distribute the same peachy and orange colors on my lower lash line. This brush is amazing. You could also use this to do a more detailed crease look if you really wanted to get in there and pack in that color to not have to blend out so much. And then brush number 11 is this flat concealer brush. I would never use this for concealer. I shouldn't say never. I would never use this for under eye concealer. If I were to use this for any type of concealer, I'd be using it to clean up under the brows. This purpose that it served me today was to contour my nose, but that's all I used it for. But you definitely could, I said definitely a lot, didn't I? But you could totally use it to clean up your brows, but besides that, there's no other use concealer-wise why you would want to use this. So like I said, this will probably be more of a nose contour brush for me than a full-on concealer brush. And then like I said, brush number 12, I just dropped my brushes, but brush number 12 was the angled brush. So I'll show you all the brushes, so I have them all, four, yep. So these are all the brushes. So I got a thumbnail later, but to wrap up in my final conclusion, this set is well worth the 20 bucks. It is amazing. I recommend getting it. It is limited edition. It's only $19.99 on BH's website, so go ahead and snag it up before it's gone. If you are girly and you're looking for some new brushes and you want some reasonably priced brushes, definitely go ahead and snag them up. So that concludes my review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to comment down below with any thoughts or questions you have. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys so much, and have a good night.